Hello everybody and welcome back to Rated E for Entertainment. Today's video is going to be on The Walking Dead Season 8 Episode 2. My thoughts and my review on it. I did a review of last week's episode and I'm going to continue with these. And I'm just going to get into it. And this episode was really good. Compared to last episode, it was very more action-packed heavy. We got a few character moments here and there, but it was very action-packed heavy. And I loved it from start to finish. With the opening, when it amps up, when the cars come through and they just start firing at the Saviors, great. The action in this episode was just so well done and so amazing. I absolutely loved it. You have three different groups, or you have a few different groups of our team. You have Jesus, Morgan, and Tara's group going to one compound. You have Rick and Daryl's group going to another. Aaron and Eric, they're both boyfriends. Their group, on which they show in the beginning of the episode, attacking the Saviors, pushing them back. And Ezekiel and Carol's group, pushing on this one guy when at the end of last episode when he threw a grenade. They're trying to find him. And throughout this episode, I loved Ezekiel in this episode. He was just so uplifting and awesome throughout this episode. Just everything that he says out of his mouth is absolutely gold. I loved it. And throughout the episode, you get to see, their planning, really, and how their plans are going according to how they want it to. Rick and Daryl are kind of not in a very heavy situation, whereas the other groups are. They're, especially Tara and Jesus and Morgan's group. I loved Morgan this episode, especially when he was just on a rampage with his guns, with his two pistols, and that scene, I knew, come on, we knew he wasn't going to die when they opened the door and him and the other two get shot. We know he's not going to die, but just seeing him get shot and just saying that he's never going to die and gets up and just takes two pistols and just goes on a rampage was awesome. Jesus and Tara, their whole debacle, that scene where Jesus is trying to save that man's life, you can tell that throughout this season, Jesus is going to have a different view than, Tara, and a different view from Morgan and other people. He sees that they're surrendering. He doesn't want to kill them all. There's more to them than just, killers. They only want Negan dead. And you can tell that Jesus really wants to convince Tara and others that we can't just kill them all. We need to, keep growing society. So I loved those scenes. Those scenes were great. The scene where Rick kills that one man on the pike and then sees the baby and looks in the mirror and sees that he's like, he can't even look at himself anymore. He's just, especially because he has his own kid. That scene was absolutely great. When Ezekiel and Carol eventually find the guy that they shot down, and so he doesn't tell the other Saviors, and Shiva just comes in and jumps on him. That was great. That was an awesome moment. Shiva is one of my favorite characters in the show, just because it's a tiger. Come on. And I can't wait to see what Shiva does more. And then we go back to Aaron's group, and they're kind of getting, two people eventually die. They push the Saviors back eventually, but then Aaron goes to Eric and sees that he gets shot. I think there was just a lot of blood coming out of him, so we don't know what's going to happen with him. And then Rick looking down at the baby, or it might have been a different scene, and then you hear someone with a gun, and this was a crazy moment because I've been wondering where this character was ever since Season 1 when he left. Morales is back, and he's with the Saviors, the guy with the family in Season 1 in Atlanta. It was definitely one of the biggest surprises of all Walking Dead history for me personally, and I loved it. It was great. I can't wait to see what happens next. So it was a great action-packed episode. Loved all the little character moments, and that, like I said, that surprise was awesome. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. It helps out so much. Like I said, my videos are going to get better as time goes on. I will be doing a Stranger Things Season 2 review eventually. I haven't finished yet. And then we have Thor Ragnarok coming out this week, and so I'll definitely have more videos out there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at rated_E_4_entertainment, and on Twitter at rated_E1. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.